Okay, are you there? Just kidding. Back again with part 2 of this, whatever new haul I've got. It was kind of a mini con. Well, fine. Love you too. Yeah, a local con we had here at like a little hotel. It was only like 10 sellers in a small room. But I cleaned up pretty freaking nicely. So, this is resuming with my last video where I took off there. I showed off most of this stack. I got about to there. This is going to be another shorter one where hopefully I just get through at least one stack of this. These boxes are full. Bunch of copies of this Black Panther book. Just because, I needed one for myself, but then I didn't know if it was supposed to be a, I don't know, minor key with a Black Panther 2 coming out. Even if not, it's a dope cover, so whatevs. And I personally have a near full run of Avengers Volume 1 through 402. And I know I'm missing one of these two issues. One of them is probably a double, but 373, 375. I don't keep a list, and that's why I do end up with a lot of doubles, but I have a, I don't know, pretty photographs, whatever, memory. I know what covers I've owned and like held in my hand, and it's rare that I double up, but it happens. First, what do you want to call it? Ace. Kind of a Prince, Michael Jackson, awesome, I don't know, cool guy. First and not only appearance, there was Ace 2. I don't remember his name. I wish I did, but yeah. I used to have that. I don't know if I still do, so why not? Let's throw these to the side. This one I wanted to... Oh, sorry, guys. Timber. For the best. I wanted to kind of talk about this one here. Which might be an underrated little book to get. This one's got some dings, some flaws, but... not only is it like the 0-1 thing, so it's kind of like first 0-1, I think, but, you get a second story here with She-Hulk and I don't know, but the first appearance of this guy, or cameo, or whatever, of Omegex. Wish my camera, there it is. I guess that's 0-1 or something. But also in here, this is like the, that's Reginald, what's his name? Fontaine, I think, or it says it right here. 14. I don't know, whatever. I'm way behind on Immortal Hulk. I'm only up to like issue 12. But he's in Immortal Hulk, and he's like the new Abomination guy, so... this is, his first appearance was, I guess, issue 30.1. So it was the prequel book that came out before this, I suppose. I need a drink, excuse me. Gotta get my fastest water alive. Oh, excuse me. So that could be his first full appearance as well, so I'm not sure. But might be an underrated, dollar bin book you can find, flip for $5, or, I don't know, just one to invest in. Didn't know if people knew about that. It's my second copy, so I might even sell mine. This is I've always thought was a cool Iron Man book. I like when he's connected to wires, and I used to have to plug... Back in the Silver Age, he had to plug himself into the wall and recharge like a cell phone, so... I don't know. Like he's plugged into the Matrix there, and I believe that is a Portachio cover. Yes, it is. Wills. Mustachio. Got this What If wedding album. What ifs are hot, I guess. Try to keep it over here. I like how I had it, actually. Imperious Rex! Who wins this fight? Throw in the water. Submariner should dominate. However, you get this too far on land for too long, Black Panther's got a good chance to still lose. This is a cool book. I wish I had more light. Can't turn the flash on now, can you? Nope. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Al Milgrom cover, Ron Friends. I don't know. This came after that other #1 they had, which is technically the first appearance of Firestar, I believe. This is just a cool cover. I like it. When I can find that cheap, I get it. Picked this up. I used to have and like gave away. I want it back because it's got Spider-Man on it. Even though it took a beating. Well, that is Spider-Man. The Marvel's like add the Thing in there and Submariner. That's Marvel's biggest powerhouses. For sure, I think Spider-Man ranks right below like Thing. And then those three on top. It's with Submariner on top as well. This is a cool Tomb of Dracula #1. I don't know. Sucker for the #1s. This I wasn't sure if that's a lizard cover or lizard book appearance. I assume. Oh, of course it is. Duh. Just now saw the family picture there. God, I feel stupid. Lizard is one of my favorite villains, and I have I keep all my lizard books separate from their respective runs. So that's going to be one I didn't have. I'm going to add to the list. I was pretty sure it was lizard, but yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the Connors family. This I grabbed just because it was I'm finally getting into Esad Ribic. I believe it's Esad Ribic. Whatever. That's a cool one. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting into his Conan, and King Thor made me start to appreciate him. So, yeah, I don't know. It's Wolverine #3 right here. I think I got #2 in here somewhere. Picked up this Justice League Exorcist swipe homage. That's an homage. Not, I don't say homage. I say homage, but I guess it is correctly homage. Homage. This is cool. Green Lantern versus Mongol, right? Yeah. Same artist as that X-Force, X-Men thing, whatever it was. Dark X-Men. Cool #1. I've already got that, so I'll sell. X-Sanction #1. Did not have that. I have the #3 or 4 that has Spider-Man on it. This is another Kirby book. I think I've had 1 or 2 in my last video. I'm trying to gather up a bunch of cheap Kirby books to get to people. I want to give people like their first Kirby book. Because a lot of times they're not accessible to people that don't have local comic shops and stuff. So if they want to get them, like, they can be expensive on eBay and from dealers and stuff at conventions and whatnot. So not a lot of Kirby art makes it to the dollar bins. So ones that I don't care about, I'm gonna try to sell all for like $1, maybe $2 max, but probably try to do like $1 Kirby sale. I've been doing that with a lot of artists, like getting popular artists and kind of putting their books aside, like Sinkovich, Scotty Young covers. If I can get them, you know, at little cost to me and whatever, hook people up. I don't even know who else. Archer is popular. Campbell, Michael Turner. That's a really cool cover. Fucking hanging like a Batman, man. Got another minute or 2 here. This is a Peter Parker cover that I had no idea existed, so pumped to add that to the collection. That's really nice. I love the colors. I liked Avenging Spider-Man a lot, and then I can't really stand Superior Spider-Man, although it's pretty popular, I guess. I'm just not a big fan. Green Lantern versus Batman. This one I think I have. Should have it, so if I do, I'll sell mine. This one I did not have. It's a pretty cool cover. And actually, I've read that one before. Good story. It's actually a fun comic book. This is really cool. Green Lantern Gallery. That looks like classic Gil Kane. Probably like a poster book. Probably pretty cool. Most of those gallery books are. I'm a Green Lantern fan. I'm not a diehard or anything, but I enjoy a good Green Lantern book. This is a thick one. I like the old Alan Scott Golden Age stuff. He was my favorite Golden Age character. But then John Stewart is my favorite Lantern. It was more of just of course, picked that up from the Justice League show cartoon. But then that's what led me into Justice League comics, and then learned to appreciate how I like Green Lantern and Flash, and I like when they team up. This is Typeface. That's a, I don't know, Z-list character.